In this lab, we will continue with the query on the tables that we had created previously on the university database. In this lab, we will use the nested query structure to define a query that lists all the students, show ID, name, and department name who are both taught and advised by the same instructor named Einstein. So let's look at the all the data from the instructor table, and you can see that for the instructor name Einstein, the instructor ID is 22222, and so the department name is physics and the salary is 95,000. So from here we will take the instructor ID. So we will select the instructor ID, select ID from instructor table, where name equal Einstein. So this will give us all the ID. So that's 22222. Right. Now next, in the nested loop, so we read this again. Use the nested query structure to define a query that lists all the students, show ID, name, and department name who are both taught and advised by the same instructor named Einstein. So let's look at advice table. From advice advisor table, and the advisor table has student ID and the instructor ID. Student ID is the primary key. Now so we can check if that instructor ID is in here, right? But we also want to match with the course ID. So by the same instructor named Einstein. So let's look at the teachers table. Select all from teachers. Let's see what the instructor 222 teaches. And the instructor 222 teaches physics 101. And let's see which students take this physics 101. So this is a teacher's table. First we need to get the course ID for that instructor. Select all from teachers, where ID equal 2222. So yeah, so the course ID is physics 101. So first we need to get this course ID. So then let's put this in bracket. This will give us the instructor ID. Then we want to select the course ID from the teachers table, where ID in and in this nest. Select ID from instructor where name equal Einstein. Let's see what this gives. Physics 101. If I do select all here, let's see the whole data. That's ID 22222 and course ID is Physics 101. Section ID is 1, semester is 4, year is 2019. We only want course ID. And we want to find out if the students, which students take this course ID, which is taught by this instructor Einstein. So teachers where ID in select. Okay. Let's look at the advice, because we want to also look at the students are advised by the same lecturer. So select all from advisor table. Let's see what that gives. So the advisor table gives that the instructor 222 is advising student ID 44553456678. So let's see the list of courses that we found. The list of courses that we found that the instructor Einstein teaches. Let's see if this course ID is taken by which students. So let's see what is in the takes table. Who takes these courses? From takes, where course ID equal Physics 101. So it's ID, student ID 44553. So student ID 4453 takes the course Physics 101, which is taught by the instructor Einstein. And yeah, so okay, so in this nested loop, we will put this in bracket. So we will select all from takes, where course ID in and then this nested loop. So Yeah, so let's see what text give. So student ID 44553 takes physics 101, which is taught by the instructor Einstein. And this student ID should be in the advisor table as well, because Einstein has to advise the student as well. So course ID in yeah, so we need to check if this student ID is also in the advisor table. So we will select all those students which are also in the advisor table, and the instructor ID is the ID where the instructor name is Einstein. So we will put this in loop. Then we will select we want only ID from text, student ID. Select ID from advisor table. Let's look at advisor table. Select all from advisor. Okay, so it gives student ID and instructor ID. So in this nested loop, we want to select ID from SID, the student ID, from advisor table, where student ID in this nested loop, in this set of IDs. Okay, let's see what it gives. 4453. Let's select all to print the whole data, and gives instructor ID 222. Now we will just take the student ID, and we want the ID, name, and the department name. So let's put this in bracket. For loops in this nested loop. So now let's look at the student table. Select all from student. Let's run that. And yes, so all the rows from all the data is printed from the student table, and student table has the student ID, student name, department name, and total credit. And we want to list the ID, student name, and the department name. So select all from student where ID in this nested loop. Okay, so let's see what it gives. So we get student ID 44553, student name Brad Peltier, and department name Physics. Total credit is 56. So we are interested in student ID, student name, and the department name. What does that give? And that gives student ID 44553, student name Brad Peltier, department name Physics.